did figure out why I was so picky on that. Oh well.
Because it likes to watch us suffer?
Pretty much. And that should be good. Yeah. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment none of you have ever been waiting for at all in the slightest. Okay.
Right, we did pick up 2 stars, if you're wondering why the star count is off, because we went ahead and did all the trial galaxies last time.
Because I sucked. So, Delta helped me get that nonsense handled. Here's a letter from Princess. Give me them fresh one-ups, please. Yes, I would like those. Aw, even when she's kidnapped, the princess is so thoughtful. Alright. So, now, armed 9 lions, not unlike that of a cat. So, the trial galaxies were way on the other far side of the island.
Correct.
If I'm remembering correctly, it's the bedroom.
Because the
That is our
sand level
next
takes
stop.
forever to finish.
Yes. Again. I suffer for all eternity. Okay, so this one we finished, and that one we finished, and that one we finished for now, and that one we have not even remotely finished. So, let's go.
Right, because I had said you could either do the the secret star first, or do the normal second star, and you pick the secret star, and that's what pulled up the trial galaxies.
Yeah.
The good news is, now that you've seen this cutscene, you can mash A to get through it, because you've already picked up a star that was in this level. It was the secret star.
Blasting through the sand. Oh boy. The question is, do I remember any of the controls? The answer may not surprise you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I know I'm supposed to jump. And go over yeah.
And you die.
Yeah. That's also an insta-kill.
Yep. That and the poison water.
So I need to pay more attention to what the heck I'm doing. But I think that was generally agreed. Oh. Well. Hello.
I don't even know why I'm picking up the star bits at this point. I'm pretty sure you've got more than enough to get
All of
every
them.
single Hunger Luma left in the game.
Eh. Please do not.
Is that guy gonna jump in the sand to try to kill you? Yep, he totally did. He just killed himself.
That's fantastic. Ah! Come here. Come here.
He's regrown.
Darn it. Oh, well. Oh, hey, that actually worked out.
Yeah. For whatever reason, the Pokies are different in this game, and you can jump on them. It's kind of like how in Mario Sunshine you can jump on the ghosts, even though that's
Whoa.
never been a thing in any game before or since.
Alright, so now that's not knocking. Okay. Oh boy. Boy. Howdy. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, sure, that works. Let's go this way. Alright, so this moves.
Yeah, that's not insta-kill, thankfully. Now, can you solve the puzzle?
The answer may not surprise you. Nah, I missed it. So, there's a way I can turn around and go back, right?
It's
this a
just
big
one
circle?
gigantic. It's one gigantic circle.
Oh, okay, good. Because I definitely missed that.
Yeah, there are 5 pieces of the pole star. One of them you need the shell for, only one, and it's a chest you have to open with the shell.
Yeah. Neat. Oh. So, is there a chest over here?
Yeah, it's not going to be there. It's going to be like on a tiny little platform that's in the sand area
Oh
somewhere.
boy.
Yeah, there it is.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to do that again. Oh no. Okay. There we go.
There's 3.
Alright, all the way around again. You spin me right round, right round, right. Okay, what am I looking for? Question is, do I remember?
Well, there's one you passed a couple times.
Oh. I am not necessarily surprised.
There's one.
Ah! Darn it.
And I see the other.
Where? I do not see the
You
other.
just walked right past it.
Did I?
Yeah, it's inside that glass thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's just hard to tell because they're both blue, or they have a blue tint rather.
And I, as some of us know, I'm colorblind. So I shall be making several rounds of this.
Yep.
And becoming extremely nauseated.
Well, there's 4.
I swear I was never motion sick before this, and now I am. Oh, I'm so glad that's a thing.
Yep, you get to make one more lap.
Alright, let's go.
Time to go find that open treasure chest. The funny thing is, you can actually get all 5 in one lap. It's kind of hard to do, but you can do it.
I mean, I don't doubt that other people can do it. I doubt that I can do it.
Alright, which colorblind path are you taking? Are you taking green or orange? They both lead to the same place, so... as far as I can tell, there's no discernible difference.
Is there, like, any particular reason I should be jumping for these boxes?
Not really, no. For those, I guess.
I guess they both went to that.
Yeah, they both go here.
Okay.
That would be kind of dickish
Alright,
if they did that, actually.
so that's
Went
the
to 2
death sand.
Yep.
And I suppose I can just walk this way?
Yep.
Oh god, okay.
Enjoy that.
I won't, I assure you. Okay.
Those will not hurt you. They will, again, like the first stage, they'll pick you up. And then you spin to, like, fly through the air. And if you ever need to get out of the helicopter mode or whatever you want to call it, you can ground pound. Because while it gives you good vertical height, it's also incredibly slow.
Oh boy!
Beautiful side.
Howdy. Aren't you proud of me that I'm actually, like, making progress?
I thought you were about to walk off the side when you
I
said that.
very nearly did. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like,
I've played enough platform games to know when someone screws up.
oh, okay. Okay. It's moving back that way, so I'll just wait till the next time. I got it. So good.
The only difference is you never get to see my first playthroughs of a Mario game, because trust me, I'd try to pull off a lot of risky things, and when they work, they look really cool, but when they fail, it looks really bad. It is very all or nothing with my playstyle in a Mario game.
Alright.
Okay, so there's the star.
So there's a star. Is there anything I actually need over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, because it's basically a two-sided coin or whatever you want to call it. And so one side has a bunch of platforms, and there's a switch you ground pound to make the platforms lower on the other end, but raise on this end, and then you get up there.
Oh, so I gotta go over here?
Yeah.
Boy, am I glad that worked. Okay. Quick question, do I actually need the tornadoes for any of this?
No. It's for a later star. Much later. In fact, we probably won't see it, actually, since you're not going for 100%, unless you want to.
We shall see. Boom.
Alright, you are on a timer, so you do need to get back there.
Nice.
The timer is actually pretty generous, all things considered. It's not too bad.
It's Stop.
Also, ye backflips. I agree.
Oh no!
Too bad.
That was my bad. That was on me. That was on me.
If it makes you feel any better, I have done that several times while playing this game.
Okay.
Because the camera does not show what is over there.
Alright. Thank God for Derek and his one-ups. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, we should have had you done like Mario U with me being able to like touch the screen and create platforms for you. That would have been great.
That would have been terrible. Are you kidding me?
Well, because like I was also thinking about, because you said thank goodness for your one-ups, I think you can give players like 3-up moons in that game if you get enough like points or manage to do enough things.
Ooh, look at that. Ow. Ow.
I mean, to be fair, if you got hit by a rock that was thrown by a tornado, it probably would hurt.
I mean, yeah, fair.
I'm not an expert, but that could probably kill you. It doesn't take a physics expert to realize that if you throw something at a high enough velocity...
I'm not gonna make it.
No,
I'm not gonna make it. Nope. Alright. I tried, though, and that's what matters. Okay. I tried, therefore you cannot criticize me, and by that I mean Derek can absolutely criticize me.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yep. I was so surprised I made that jump.
But I can still criticize Ben more, because you made it way farther than he ever did.
I mean, true.
By a landslide. Also, Ella Yvonne, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the Mario Galaxy failure.
Because no one else is. Actually, I don't know. Are you enjoying my immense failure?
Of course.
Because, man, I feel like you always do at least a little bit, but it's fine. Okay.
I mean, the sadistic part of me even enjoys getting smashed off the track in F-Zero GX when I was about to win the race.
Hello. Nope. Running, running, running. What?
I got you.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Please do not. I respectfully request that you not. Please.
You did it. I am genuinely curious. I wonder if you can get that star without using the... No, that's too high up. Oh well. Nah, that's gotta be too high. I was gonna say if you could backflip and spin, but I don't even think that... Yeah, no, there's no way.
That's like a decent amount higher.
Maybe if you could do like a backflip and then a double jump and a spin, but it would be really, really
Are
weird.
you willing to try that?
I mean,
Because
yeah.
I promise you I cannot.
I'm always willing to try something crazy. That's why I signed up for Minecraft Hardcore.
Well, and yet somehow you're the one that does really well despite the lag.
No, that's what killed me, actually.
I mean, it's what usually kills people.
It was
Other than
it's
sheer
even better
stupidity.
because it's on my intermission page, and like watching it back, it looked like I just was not paying attention to what I was doing at all. But thankfully, literally everybody else that was still alive, including the host, can confirm the lag that day for everybody was really bad. Because it looks like I just turned around and kept walking and didn't notice the pit behind me and just fell into it. When in reality, I had stopped walking on my screen for like 10 seconds and then all of a sudden everything just went black. So I thought I got teleported, so I started, like, I was about to open my mouth to yell at the host for teleporting me. Because he'd already done it once earlier that season. He had, like, summoned a boss and teleported me to it. And tried to have me fight it alone. Which, if you've ever played Minecraft, unless you're very well geared up, I would not recommend trying that.
Hello, friend, I'm here.
Nice.
Thank. So, rough start, but that last time turned out pretty well. So, I'm working on it. Yay! More star bits. More than I could ever possibly need.
I think the game does actually cap at 9999 if I remember correctly.
Perfect. Let's cap it out. Here we go. Alright, let's do this one more time. And I say as I say one more time, a comment's gonna show up after this.
Correct.
But like, one more time! You can let me dream. Sun-baked sandcastle.
Oh, actually, I think there's a secret star in this too. So there might be 3 stars left, including this one.
Friend, please do not. Alright,
If I
so
remember
I'm
correctly,
assuming...
this is the stage that has the most stars in the entire game. Is this one and Battle Rock Galaxy are tied for the most, if I remember correctly.
I'm assuming I need to step on this switch.
Correct.
That would involve me actually getting on it, but, you know, whatever.
Also, don't get crushed. Because you can get crushed.
That's anxiety-inducing. Oh, boy. As I nearly get myself crushed. I'm good, thanks. I'm not gonna go after... You know what? Hey, would you mind very terribly not doing that, friend?
Like how he just gave up and flew off. Like, yeah, you earned it.
Let's go like, I've tried hard enough. Hello?
Alright, can you solve the puzzle of the 5 pieces? And no, there's no, like, alternate side to this planet, so don't jump off it.
I wasn't planning on it. Okay, so... Thanks.
Nice.
That's one... If I miss it, I can go back again,
Yeah,
right?
no, like, the switch that was already pressed down will now be up, and so basically you can raise and lower it as much as you want.
Please do not. Yeah, I got that. I would like them to stop, please. Ow! Okay.
3. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, with the, well, now you can get one of the remaining 2. Oh, you could get both in theory. You will need that shell to open a chest for one of them, and it's gonna be, you have to fall off of that side, but it's kind of hard to do.
Chucked it, so...
I mean, it'll respawn, it just did.
Hello. Thanks. Okay. So how do I fall off to the side?
You pretty much just, like, turn the camera to where it's opposite where it is now. You know, like that, and then you're gonna, like, walk off and then just hug this wall as you're falling. Without spinning. Alternatively,
What a maroon.
Alternatively, you could make the entire thing go back down, and then as it's going up, just wait for the chest to appear and hit it that way.
Can I wall jump while carrying this?
Yeah, I think you can, but it's kind of awkward. I'm impressed Mario could even do that.
Like, dude, I don't think anyone else could. Okay.
Okay, so now you have to, like, land on one of these 2 sides and throw it.
Or I can just ignore that.
Or go to the only other possible side and not do that.
Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Can I please? 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 Okay. Can I please have a waffle? Oh, no!
That answers your question.
Arg! Ah! It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is fine. I'm fine. I'm getting better at wall jumping, I say as I fall to my death. Or his death, apparently.
Actually, I don't think you take fall damage in this game. I believe this is the first Mario 64 style game to not have fall damage be a thing. Because it was a thing in Sunshine, and it was definitely a thing in 64.
Okay.
Again, turning the camera might help.
I'm so glad that whole thing happened. Or I could just turn the whole thing around. Can't I? You just already said that, right?
Yeah, you can lower the entire
Do I need to get the other one?
You can get it now or later. The last one's pretty easy to get.
How do I get it?
You have to wall jump back up to the top again. Without the shell, you don't need a shell for the last one.
I'll bring it just in case.
With you, or blow that guy up.
Or die.
Or die.
Probably die. Okay. Oh god, this is fine. This is fine. I'm fine.
They're not gonna leave that spot unless they see you. Also, I don't think anybody else is having audio problems. I'm not sure. Do you mean our voice or the game audio? Because the game audio might just be a bit quiet on this section. The desert music's pretty subdued.
See, my audio problem that I'm having is the fact that I'm talking.
If you're also referring to me, then it's just because I'm a lot farther away from the microphone.
That's not the microphone. Okay.
So for reference's sake, throw away the shell real quick. Don't jump off on that side. Go to one of the other two sides that you've not gone to yet. Don't walk off of it, but just go near it and then move the camera where you can see the wall. That's where the last one is.
Uh-huh.
Hence why it's a lot easier to get.
Okay.
So that leaves the chest one and then the one that's at the very bottom.
Nice. Okay. Now to the side. And then I just...
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, that took much longer than it should have, honest. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they will walk off sides. Leg is falling.
I'm glad that I missed all of them with that shell.
You did it. Now all you gotta do is get back up there. Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to fix me being right. I'm just farther away. What hit you?
I guess the turtle up at the top. It just spawned on top of me. It's just like, hello.
There, you can't really
Noom.
He's going to sleep. Completely. Also, no, I've not become a teacher yet. I still have 2 weeks left of this semester and then 1 more semester. And then I'm done. Alright, so do you want to go for the secret star or the normal one?
Let's go for the secret star.
Alright, so this planet grows and shrinks in size. Give me a minute, my mic's falling asleep. Luckily, you have to wait anyway. But you can see by like the little things that are sticking out how the sand rises and falls naturally.
Yes.
So once it falls, there will be a stump that you have to hit to collect all the musical notes.
A stump?
Yep.
Approximately where?
I'm not sure. But the planet will be pretty small by the time it appears, so it won't be that hard to find. Yep, there it is.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
You are gonna have to ground pound it though. Nope, too late.
I would like
Remember,
to...
you can kill the Goombas pretty easily.
bold of you to assume I can do anything easily.
Leg, fly.
Why hast thou forsaken me? Hello? Hello? Thank you. I appreciate it. Please?
You can just spin attack the Goomba, he'll still drop the coin. This is like one of the really weak Goombas, so he'll just always die in one hit from anything. Also, there's the stump again.
Oh no.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, it's this one, okay.
Noom.
explain to me what the idea is for this once you've solved it, then I'll teach you like the really, really easy way to do this one, because it's a pain otherwise. Also, yes, there are dragons everywhere. The rainbow star, some star bits, and the actual star. That's death. You did it. I got nothing. I got no way to come back for that. You just jumped off. Oh, that was beautiful.
I went to college. I got a degree. Can y'all believe that? Y'all shouldn't be
even
able
I
to
don't have
believe
my
that.
degree.
You deserve a degree far much more than I do. Ugh.
Also, to answer your question, MC, it has been a while if you've been here if that's the case. I stopped doing math education and switched to English education like, what, a year and a half ago?
That's a good question, my dude. Yeah, I think. Hello? Okay. So I see what. Ah! That was dumb.
You didn't see that. Alright, so what are you supposed to do?
I'm supposed to get these bullet bills down to the things. Yes.
Correct. So what you're supposed to do, and this is not actually what we're going to do, is you're supposed to get one to trail you and then hit the switch and then just kind of lure it around the arena while it's following you, and then eventually the platform with the star will appear in one of the cages and then you break the cage. What you can do though is go over to the orange switch but don't ground pound it and get on top of it. And then if whenever one starts to pop out of here, if you backflip and spin, it will notice you. So you actually don't have to have the whole rotating thing show up. You may have to backflip. Yeah, there it goes. That's a ground pound.
Yep, I got that.
Now we get to wait for another cycle! Yay!
I'm enjoying myself. Mario's a gymnast at heart. Whoa! What just happened there?
You got comboed.
I looked away for half a second.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that in a Mario game.
Yeah, I got that now. Hello!
Maybe that's why I'm so good at F-Zero. I've mastered the skill of always watching what's going on.
Hey, come here. 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 Ah! Damn! Okay. Let's try this again.
Remember, yeah, it's crouch and then jump for that, rather than jump and then crouch.
My fingers have dyslexia? Is that a good excuse? Please pay attention to me. Good lord. Ah! Okay.
Okay, so jump a couple times while I'm holding it in place. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you're good.
Come here. Yay! What are the other ones?
The other one has star bits, which are just star bits, and then that's a rainbow star, presumably to kill all the dry bones so they don't get in your way. But if you do it that way, they pretty much will never get in your way. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually done that puzzle the way it was intended. I think I always did that. Because it's a lot easier to do it that way than try to get like chased by a bunch of dry bones, because if it connects with any of the dry bones, then it's also going to explode. Because the dry bones are, well, dry bones, unless they get killed by falling into the insta-kill or from a rainbow star, they're just going to keep respawning.
True. Alright. So we're going to play to a multiple of 10 again?
Yeah, we're going to stick to 10. We're only getting 8 today.
Alright. Okie dokie, let's do this one again.
Hope you like the Dusty Dune Galaxy.
Oh boy, do I.
So now the actual sandcastle level, which again you can mash the button to get past this one because you did the secret star there.
Indeed.
In fact, I'd argue the actual main star is probably harder than the secret stars on this one.
I mean, other than me being a moron, that one wasn't actually that hard. Oh
You
boy.
almost killed yourself.
I'm still a moron. I'm not sure what part of this game made you think that I stopped being a moron at any point in time. I'm still very much a moron. Alright.
Alright, now for this puzzle again.
Do I remember? The answer may not surprise you. The answer is no.
Thinking a word, it's 2 letters long, first letter's N, second letter's N. Oh.
Hello?
Thank goodness the game actually allows you to move the camera in this section.
Whoops.
Thank you for giving me something to do. Appreciate that.
Hello? Hello? Not sure how that happened, but sure, let's go for it.
If it works, it works. In this case, it worked, somehow. There's a triangle on top of a triangle.
Ah!
You did it!
I'm upset but not surprised. I was like, oh wow, that went really smoothly. So, of course. Jump. Stop. Okay, come on. I remember how to do this. I can do wall jumping. I was doing it so well earlier, too. Now I'm disgracing my family's name.
I'm so glad we did not have you play Mario 64 because even I have trouble with wall jumping that game. It's really awkward. Because, like, you can tell when Mario's supposed to wall jump because he's, like, slides down. Mario 64, there's no indication at all. It's just, like, you have to know that you can do this thing.
Jump.
You should just try doing it the other way.
Oh, I'm supposed to hold on to this
Yeah,
until
if you grab the shell and then, like, lower the thing as it lowers, you can hit it, or as you have to make it rise back up, you can hit it. Either one works. That was way too early.
That was way too early. But what do you expect? I'm a moron.
The good news is you can just do the same thing as it's coming back up, so they give you a shell here too.
Ah!
Also remember, you don't have to ground pound the Koopas, you can just jump on them.
Yikes. Yikes. I'm just gonna throw that. I didn't want to. I love to make money. You didn't tune in because you wanted to watch someone good doing this, right? Like,
Hence the purpose of semi-blind. If someone looks for high school gameplay in a blind playthrough, I suggest they search elsewhere. I wouldn't even call myself high skilled for this game.
what is happening here?
I'm trying to keep them frozen in place. So
I know, but why are they all up here? Fine. Fine.
Yeah, you might be better off hitting the switch and trying to get it as it comes down again, because now there's not very many of them down here.
Please go away.
See, now I can just stand right next to it.
I'm just gonna stand right here.
Presuming that they won't fall off and hit you. There you go.
There we go. No! Okay.
You might want to step back just in case it tries to crush you there.
It's definitely gonna try to crush me there.
I don't know if it would or not, but better off not risking it.
Yeah.
Alright, so now the actual path forward is not with the stump, you just break that plant thing with the coconut. You spin attack the coconut into it. Yep. Alright, so now you need a coconut to get this guy, because this guy actually has some spikes on him. This is like a proper pokey.
So am I just supposed to go elsewhere to look for it?
Yes. So this part's a little bit weird, is if you walk towards the camera, or whatever you want to call it, south, forward, you notice the camera kind of shifts, and now spin attack that coconut while the camera's like that. Or any of them while the camera's like that. Now it's over there.
What? These physics make me queasy.
That's the only time in the game, as far as I remember, that you have to do something like that. It's really strange. Nice shot.
Wow.
You are gonna have to jump on him, though. You did it. You murdered a plant.
I'm proud of myself.
Alright, final area.
Good lord.
Thought this was a speed run. Sure you did. Sure you thought it was a speed run.
Why am I upside down?
Because that's what Jesus wanted.
Why would he ever want that for me? God. Okay, so there's that right there. And I feel like that's what I'm supposed to use.
Probably.
What the audience doesn't see is I have turned my head almost completely upside down in an attempt to see anything. Ah!
I was gonna say, you think about this way too hard.
I don't think I'm thinking. Like, my brain is just trying to comprehend any of this.
If that's the case, you're probably not gonna like this next segment then. Remember, you can always spin attack the boxes to get rid of them.
Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right.
I'm sure we get some nice splinters in those gloves.
No! Don't
Yes!
do it.
Yes!
No, 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 no.
I expect to see many lives lost here.
If you expect disappointment, you would be correct. Well,
Yep. Hooray! Disappointment!
okay, let's try this again. Nausea. Oh, so I gotta go.
Well, really, this part's not that bad. You just have to go and spin attack that first box.
Is there like a specific time that it starts this? It's just
Yeah,
when I
it's just
start
right.
that?
It just
Okay.
hits a check marker.
So basically just jump to whatever extent that I can and go as fast as I can.
Yep. There we go. I'm closer to the mic now, so you might actually be able to hear
Oh
me.
no.
I thought this was a speed run. Of course it's a speed run.
No.
She's running with speed.
I'm not. I'm also dying. No, 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 no. No.
Spin the box.
Darn! Darn it, darn it, darn it.
What number stars is 65? This one right now is 65. Okay. For those of you new to Mario Galaxy, she does have 2 lifelines. One where I play the star for her so she can see how it's done, and then one where I actually collect the star. The other one is just like, this is how you do this, now I'm gonna kill myself and you can do it.
This one is just me being salty.
Or Sandy. Take your pick, really.
It's coarse and gets everywhere. Gosh, diddly darn it. Son of a gun. Mother trucker. Son of a biscuit. Saltines.
You did it.
I did it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. That... I'm scared to say that wasn't that bad. Once I actually, like, figured out, okay, here's what I'm doing, it wasn't that bad.
You know, if the game wanted to be a dick, it could do a fast foe comment and make that the fast foe.
No!
But they don't.
No.
They don't, thankfully.
Please.
This is why I'm not allowed to design games. I'm too mean.
Yes. Save your game. Do I want to save my... Of course I want to save my game.
You think I want to repeat that?
I never want to play that level again.
Too
and
bad.
yet.
One more time! One more time!
Is this the last one?
For now.
For now!
Remember how I said in all the big galaxies there was a comet that appeared after you beat the game? Well, this is one of them.
Ah.
But for now, you're doing stage 2 in a speedrun again.
That wasn't that bad.
That was the one where you had to, like, hit the switch on one side of the...
Oh no, that was that bad. Never mind.
You'll be fine. You got 7 minutes, or 4.5 minutes. I was gonna make a reference, but then the game didn't want me to.
Hi, I welcome death. I fear no man. This is fine. I don't have time for this. That was really well done, actually. Not to toot my own horn, but stop. I do not. Yikes. Yeah?
Having fun?
I guess I'm dead. Like,
I mean, you could just jump to that platform over there.
can I though? Can I really though? Can I ever just jump? Noom.
Alright, time to go
Alright.
pick up the things.
Oh, that's the wrong way. LOL. Okay, I don't have that for that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you right here. Or not.
Or not.
You know, just screw that whole thing in particular. Hello?
Hello.
Ah! Okay.
That shell.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll respawn eventually. Okay, 1. Let's try this again. Just kidding. 2.
Can you remember where the third one is?
Yes. Let's go over here. 3. God. to be joking.
Well, you would have had to go back anyway because you're still missing a piece. And it's the easiest one to get, too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hello? Okay. Let's try this again.
Choose your destiny, green or orange.
Does it honestly matter?
No.
Like,
Whatever color you would like more, I guess. Which for me, they're on about the same level, so...
stop. Take me back. I'm well aware.
Keep in mind, long jumping absolutely breaks this section.
I'm not gonna make it. Not if I do that, yep. There you go. Alright, come here.
Funny enough, if you decide to not do any of the quote-unquote post-game, this is the last regular star you're doing.
Really?
Yeah. You have the Bowser fight in this area, and then I think that's it. Well, and then the final Bowser fight, obviously. Do you want me to do this one?
Probably. One more try, one more try. I've been doing so well.
Nice.
I remember that vaguely from the last time. Oh, snap, son. In under 30 seconds. Oh, you're right.
I'm just making my own little minigame here where I blow up these boulders.
Don't worry about it. Alright. That way. Go around. Just gonna eat that.
Well,
That's gonna come back to kill me. Like, literally.
Well, even if it does hit you, I don't think the shells can actually damage you. We'll save that for Mario Kart.
Alright.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Let's go again.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Eh.
Squeaky, squeaky. Does that leave the one in the chest or a different one?
A different one.
Okay, it's a different one. Oh yeah, it's that one.
Ah! Yeah.
Oh, okay. You actually can jump and spin enough where you can get backwards a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'll just go around again. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's the way that you manage to get them both in one run, because like there's one that's like on the second set. There's like one that's in the chest, but then there's one opposite it.
Come here. Yes.
Time to choose your destiny, orange or green.
I mean, why mess around with a good thing? Alright. Because apparently I can't get on it, but yeah, sure.
Alright. You got a minute, 45 seconds, roughly.
So we're gonna try real hard and hope for the best.
I can say without little, I can say with pretty good certainty that this is the worst stage for the insta-kill quicksand because there are no checkpoints, and so it hurts even more when you get killed by it here. Which is why I keep doing that, to make absolutely
Yeah.
sure you won't die.
Hoping for the best. Thank God those little tornadoes aren't.
Yeah, they took him out for this stage, thankfully.
That would be annoying as all get out.
Yeah, I said they came back. It's in the the post final fight. The comment that shows up here, that's where they show up.
I'm aware. Don't be
You
threatening
don't have to
at me.
backflip that. You can just grab it. There you go.
Doesn't matter. Got the star.
That's probably the first speed comment that you actually are pretty pressed for time on.
That I did actually fairly decently on that.
I think
and
my
feel
record with
like-
time left is 47 seconds, which really isn't that much.
Yeah.
'Cause they only give you, what was it? Was it 3.5 minutes or 4.5 minutes?
4.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's not very much.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, so that one's done for now, that one's done for now, that one's done for now, that one's done. So, Bowser?
Yep. Bowser's Dark Matter Plant.
Alright.
You've already killed one plant, now time to go kill another.
Yay! I love killing plants.
Darkness on the horizon. That just reminds me of a thing in a video game. The sun shines down. Kind of shines in all directions, to my knowledge.
I remember this effect.
Oh, it's
I'm
great in this stage.
assuming
It's-
that kills you?
Oh yeah. Think of it, poison swamp, insta kill, quicksand, whatever, whichever of the two you prefer.
Alright. Like death, apparently. That's how I prefer to think of it.
Yep. Everybody's. Oh, we should have you do a Castlevania game after this,
Castlevania.
or one of the Metroidvanias rather. I would not have you play the original Castlevania. Even I have trouble with that game.
Yeah, then I would suck.
I know people that grew up with that
Hello?
game and still play it
Hello?
pretty pretty
Hello?
regularly and still can't beat it.
Ah! This is me hoping for the best. Hopping for the best. Yikes.
You don't know what those arrows do.
I'm aware of what those arrows do, and I don't like it. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
You think I'm over to that Goomba? I wonder if you
Oh.
can get up there without doing that. You might. You'd have to pull off like a crazy jump.
Okay. Alright.
Rondo of Blood? Never heard of it, but it sounds like a good game. It involves blood, therefore it must be good. I have like 3 other games in mind that I want her to play next.
Alright, I'm getting the hang of it. Bear with me.
Yeah, you probably should have stayed on that and then just jumped from there to there.
I fell. In my defense, I'm a moron. Alright. I almost ruined that for myself.
Yeah. Alright, time for new mechanic exclusive to the stage. These things!
Oh, I hate it. Why? Okay, okay,
I mean, you can just jump over them. They're just, like, literally holes in the ground that appear. And they're also on these!
Yay, less yay. Lot less yay. I'm not a fan. Okay.
But it looks so pretty.
Okay, yes. But, the fact of the matter still remains that I don't like that.
It's not Rhythm Heaven, sorry. That game's not even in my house right now, so...
Yes. Because we have it.
Yep. I'm sure progress is being made.
Oh, heavens, no. Do you know me at all?
I mean, I figured you just said that to make a pun, but sure.
I mean, I didn't not say it for the pun. Alright. This is death.
Hello, Death. If only you'd used your spin in midair.
Did it just not take away a life for that?
No, I did. You picked up
okay.
one.
Oh, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. It's fine. I mean, I don't usually. It's fine.
Yeah, that was the one up you grabbed, was that one.
That was actually too close. Okay, question. Why am I... Okay, okay. Good, 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 good. Good. That... Alright. Good, good, good. Yikes. Okay.
Hope you like that thing with the
again.
platforms and whatnot, because you're about to get even more of it.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you miss any jumps anymore. They're just gonna outright kill you.
Understood.
That platform took a long time to come back.
Yikes. Okay.
Now time for the plus block of doom. You have to figure out where to stand inside of the plus in order for it to not kill you.
Yes?
We'll find out.
Ah, God.
And there is death, like, directly above.
I'm just hoping for the best here, man.
And you're gonna want to jump onto that red and yellow platform. If you hang out too long on this one, it will kill you.
Oh no. Okay. So I guess I did it?
Yep.
Why is it giving me so many coins?
He wants to be your friend. Use the stairs here.
As opposed to the other stairs?
I think you could actually probably make that first jump without using the stairs. You probably could straight up leave that limo for dead. Thanks a lot.
Yay! Hello, naughty children, it's time for murder. I forget how nicely he's rendered. Bowser?
Yeah, they probably put most of the budget into the Bowser fights.
Oh,
at
right.
least in terms of graphics.
I feel like this is like the last one we did.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Come here. Question is, do I remember how I did it last time? The answer will be no. Hello. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Technically that counted?
Yep.
And I'm glad.
Even if he hits you, he's like still finishes the full animation of whatever attack he was doing, so...
Okay, come here.
Remember, if you just run opposite him, you'll run right into him.
Ah! Darn it. Ah! 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 Eh. Ow! Okay, and I'm supposed to hit him again,
Yeah,
yes?
you're supposed to spin attack.
Okay. Rar. Yeesh.
What, I can get rid of those? Okay, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to stop him from doing that,
Yikes.
though.
Yeah!
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to like run at angles. You can't just outrun that move. It's too quick. Because he'll do it a third time in the third round.
Damn, I missed. Ah! Come here. Shh. No, 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 no. Go away, go away, go away. Still feel like that's BS a little bit, but like...
I legit did not know you could do that and block the fireballs. That's kind of
Yeah.
awesome. That's actually kind of awesome.
Damn!
Yeah, again, you can't run away from it directly. It's too fast. Oh, you can still see like the other platform dynamics.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can totally make that jump up there, up the stairs. Doesn't mean you should just, you know, do it, but you can.
I'm definitely gonna jump off the side though, apparently. Okay, let's go. I should not stop to do that. Just generally speaking.
Probably not, especially seeing as you're at full health and you might want the coins later.
Oh, that's a good point. And... Yikes. Okay. Ow. 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 Yikes. Yikes. I do not want to jump right in front of that. Thank you.
I have no idea where he is now. There he is. Hey, Bowser.
Ah!
Remember, you can't run away from the lasers. It encompasses the entire world at some point, so you will have to jump over each one.
Yeah. There we go. Come here.
There's one.
Okay. I'm aware I'm moving dangerously. I'm trying my best and dying. I'm trying. I'm well aware I can't outrun that.
But you're gonna keep trying to.
Yes.
Alright, that's two.
Just one more.
Yep. It's always three. This side. Well, almost always three in the Nintendo boss fights. Presuming that it's based on hits and not damage.
Yikes.
Watch him spin a little circle.
That's not a bad sound.
Alright, Shadow Claw times 3.
Yikes.
I'll
Yikes.
jump twice.
Lost left, but it's worth it. 1, 2.
3.
Ah! Yo! Okay. Roar.
Bonk. He got bonked on the head.
Bunk bunk. Not bad? What?
But too bad, because the master plan's already complete, or almost complete, rather.
What?
Poof.
What? Boy. Thanks.
You can definitely tell this game was built in mind with people of, like, going as quickly as you can through the areas, because you're not, like, I think you're supposed to have about a third of the stars you actually do at this point. I think the game expects you to have, like, 40 stars.
Probably.
Because he says here his master plan's almost complete, but if you've been getting every star you could, you would do this, and I think you can go straight to the final fight directly after it. Unless it makes you play through the engine room. But I don't think it does. I think all you have to do is have the engine room on, which is what you just did. Which is a shame, because the engine room probably has the most interesting galaxies in the game. And by interesting, I mean life-threatening.
I mean, understandable.
But they are also legit interesting.
Alright, 3 more left for today.
You had discovered a new galaxy. Yeah, that little one on the bottom is the final fight.
That one on the bottom.
We have ascertained the location of your special one. Please take a look at the circle by your feet.
I'm looking.
That number represents the power stars you need to reach the center of the universe. It's
One.
not actually 1, it's just it needs to kick in a separate cutscene.
Oh.
Because normally if you played through, that number would be like 20. If you didn't go for every star.
Love them cutscenes.
The Common Observatory has full power now. It can fly through the cosmos again. 0.
Exciting.
So the question is, do you want to go for the full 10, or do you want to stop here? If you wait, you can go and play any of the other stages you've not played previously. So it all depends on if you want to, like, round it out to, like, an even 10 number, if you want to 100% the game, or at least get all the main stars, or if you want to end it here. Though we are going to do a couple stars post-game just to show you what they're like. Because it will summon that extra comment once the game's been beaten.
Let's go ahead and go and see it. Like, I mean, well, what do you think? Would you rather we go and play a couple of the engine room ones, or would we rather just go get Peach?
Up to you.
Good point. Let's go ahead and wait. Because we can always just go back and talk to her. And
Yeah, whenever you talk to her, she'll just be like, are you ready to go?
let's go ahead and check out the engine room for sure.
Okay. If you do want to 100% this game, you do have to do that final battle at least twice.
I mean, it's not too bad.
Because after you get every star in the game, then in order to unlock playing as Luigi, you have to go and beat Bowser again. Which, since most of the late stars at like the very end of the game, because the engine room's not actually the last area. It's the third to last area.
Interesting. So how do we get up to the engine?
You go to like right there.
I see it.
And before going in there, if you go past that, and like hop onto that and then go over there, then go ahead and touch that one and it makes a shortcut so you don't have to keep doing that each time you want to go to the engine room.
That's much better. Okay. And that's a shortcut to another place?
Yeah, this is where you go after you've beaten the boss of the engine room.
Oh, okay.
And if you hit up on the D-pad while you're not moving, I think, yeah, look to the right a little bit so you're facing the center pillar, and then look up, the other up. That's the final areas up there.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Hello.
We've discovered an enemy base, probably because you have a lot more stars than we thought you'd have at this point.
Yep. Hello. Hello, friend. That was very enjoyable.
So depending on if you actually want to go back and play these levels later, you can either unlock them all now or unlock one and play it.
Unlock them all.
Here's one of my personal favorites is that one down there.
Alright, so this one's got 1 star. No.
Which one? Oh, that one. That one's actually not hard, it's just really, really slow.
Let's check out Gold Leaf.
Alright.
I guess. I mean, it's got 3 stars, and we need 3 stars.
It's basically a palette swap of the Honey Hive one.
Nice.
It's probably the worst galaxy in the game just because it's not original at all.
Is it, like, difficult?
Some of the stars are. This one, not so much.
Oh my god, you've got to be joking.
What? Oh no, you don't have to catch all of them.
No. Like, I thought you were over-exaggerating a little, but this is literally just they reversed it.
Yeah, they literally just, like, flipped it. And the best part is, like, look outside. If you remember when you looked out and it had an M, like, if you use the camera and, like, go over to the other direction, now it's an L instead of an M. Like, it literally just reuses a ton of assets from Honey Hive.
Good lord. This
Same,
is all
like,
just
same
the
music,
same
pretty much the
thing.
same layout. Yeah, it's really lame.
Ow.
So what you're supposed to be doing in this mission, because that just leads you to one up, is you have to find the 5 blue pieces of the star chips in order to make a pole star back at the start of the area.
I mean, yeah. Makes sense. I assume there's one over nearby.
Yeah, you need the bee outfit, and then you can fly up here. Because you can't stand on the flowers unless you're a bee. I guess because you're supposedly too heavy?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Hooray for murder! Hooray for starbits!
Yay! Hello?
So every time you see one of these rabbits, that means that one's nearby, hence why there's one right there. So they're the indirect hints of telling you, hey, there's a starbit nearby, or a star piece, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
That's the only one on this side of the map. I think all the other ones are over there.
Can I just, like, not?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a bottomless pit, but you've got the hover to keep yourself alive. There's one by the waterfall, there's one here, there's one up there. Pretty much the only difference between this galaxy and Honey Hive outside of the colors is it's a little bit harder to explore here. There's not as much accessible right out of the gate.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think you can wall jump as a bee. Good job murdering that guy, though.
Alright, so I guess I gotta get rid of it? I mean...
It's just the control stick on this, you don't use the motion. It's weird, you think you would, though.
Yeah?
Since it's like on the Wii, and that's kind of the big thing about the Wii, is having motion controls.
I was all on board with that, but... Hello?
You should be able to just backflip up to it.
That's... Hello?
Yep, there you go.
Okay. And down this way. Not running into that. Or I guess I can run into that. I mean, you know. It's kind of whatever works.
It's guarded by plants!
Ow!
And then the last one's over by the waterfall, over there. I think it's inside a box, if I remember correctly. Yep, enough.
Ta-da!
Hooray, I remembered.
Alright, and now where is that?
It's back at the start, restart of the level.
Ah.
Just gonna walk off the edge. And now for everybody's favorite mission, chasing down rabbits. So there is a slight trick to catching him on this one.
Somehow I don't feel like this helps.
Oh, it does. It helps a lot. It's easy to trap him into a corner. Or get him stuck in the water, either one.
Don't run me in circles.
There you go. See? Well, you got me. Alright then, take this.
Alright. Gotta give it. I don't expect to do anything with you next time, man. I don't.
Fun fact.
I've already done this 4 times.
If you play it like the game and get as many stars as you can possibly, not counting the comets, the last star in the game, you have to hunt down 3 of them. And it gives you like 2 minutes to do it.
Oh my god. Give it a try.
It also helps that it's on a snow-based level.
You're right, because who actually wants to see what they're doing? Nobody.
Alright, do you want to do more gold leaf or a different mission? I will warn you, that is a boss fight, and it's underwater. Because that one actually kind of sucks.
Let's check out this one.
This is one of my favorite galaxies in the game, and it is also home to one of the hardest stars. Thankfully, it is not the first one. The bonus star that they give you after you beat the game in this one is probably the 3rd worst star in the game, if not 2nd.
God.
And I would consider it worse than the Trial Galaxies. Welcome to Toy Time Galaxy!
Hi.
Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. We Guillermos are in charge of upkeep and maintenance here.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Hi.
Whee!
What am I
I mean, he is red, so he's pretty close to maroon. So yeah, every time you stand on like the pinkish purple color, the gravity changes. You see a bolt, give it a spin. Alright, so this part's actually not very clear on where you need to go, but you have to go up here. I don't know why you would.
like that way? Or?
No, you're not supposed to go that way. I just never noticed that. You're supposed to go over here. And you can stop this platform by spinning, or you can just go ahead and continue. It gives you star bits too. Yep. So you spin the bolt, the thing comes undone, now you can get to the star. Or die.
What?
I'm not sure why that happened.
What? I feel a little bit betrayed. More than a little confused.
I think it's probably because the asset for the purple thing gets moved because the piece moves, and so it probably just, for lack of a better term, it demagnetizes how the gravity works.
Actually, technically need that either. What is going on here? What is happening?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I got stuck.
I've never seen that happen before.
Me neither. Nice to know the game's glitching just a little bit.
Galaxy's normally a lot of fun, I swear.
Okay. Question. What did
I think it's because you jumped that time after you, like, if you hit the switch. Yeah, so after you spin that, just go over here. Or do that, sure.
Okay, see, that time jumping worked, though. And I'm confused. Okay, so do I just want to, like, long jump that?
No, because it will shift gravity on you. I've tried that and you can't make it. You do have to go around. But it's not that hard to get to.
Around this way?
Like, go back to where you were. And then there's, like, a section down here you can jump to it.
Where?
Well, because see, now gravity is, like, with you when you're actually getting off the jump, so you can jump to it now.
Stop. Ow!
Yeah, he won't stop and you can't kill him, so you should probably move.
Ow! So this way?
You can either do that, or there's, like, a bolt down here you can go to. And then you can, like, long jump to it from there. Oh, wait, hang on. This probably adds, like, a little platform that goes out. Yeah, that's another way to get to it. Probably a lot safer, too.
Considering it's me, let's go the safe route. I'm not sure what's happening here, but
it's fine.
Sure.
Now, you wouldn't get to see this item normally, but this is a new power-up that you have not yet seen in the game, and it is widely considered the worst power-up in Mario Galaxy by a country mile. This is the Spring Mushroom.
I hate everything already.
Press A at the right moment to bounce high, and you cannot stop yourself from bouncing.
That's a terrible idea. Whose idea was this?
I have no idea, but I hope they're in a pit in hell somewhere.
Nice. Okay. How are you supposed to aim wherever you're jumping?
Not very well, if you want me to be honest. I still have trouble getting this power-up to work correctly, and I've played this game through way too many times. The only way to get rid of it is to take a hit, fall in water, or get to a launch star. And seeing as you have 1 health and there is no water in the stage, you're stuck with it until you either die or get to a launch star.
Alright, nice. Enjoying that. I'm hoping for the best.
You probably could backflip and wall jump off to get to that.
No.
You'd have to use an advanced technique, but you probably could get up there.
Could I probably get up there, or could it?
Well, Mario.
Could you get up there?
Mario could probably get up there.
I'm not. So I guess I do need it. Ow!
Also, if that guy gets in your way, you can ground pound him and he'll drop a coin. That's the only way to kill a robot Bowser things.
What happens if I go that way?
I think it just leads to an item box like these.
Alright. Time to suffer.
I seriously don't know how you're supposed to, like, avoid this guy. Maybe I can stop him from doing anything. I'll put the pointer on him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is working. This is nauseating. Okay.
Oh yeah, and you will also, if you, like, hit a wall with the spring, it will automatically do a wall kick. Also, you should probably try to get up there. There you go. Yeah, like that. Just in case the spring wasn't annoying enough. You can ground pound while you have the spring on, so if you want to kill that guy, you can. It's one of the few upsides they give you. Now you'll get to understand why all Mario Galaxy players hate this item with a burning passion.
I'm gonna cry. Honest to God. I can't control it long enough to do a decent jump. Can I please? Okay, that wasn't what I... Did I ask you?
Man, it is really nice to not be the person dealing with this stupid power-up.
Stop. I didn't... I would appreciate it if you could very kindly stop. Please. Ah!
You're free from it for now.
Just wanna... Oh my god. I have to use that, don't I?
I don't think you have to. I think, again, if you did like a really advanced technique, you could technically get up there without it. But yeah, in your case, you're gonna have to use it to get up there. Unless you can do a backflip, a spin, and then wall kick off the bottle and spin again to get up there.
No.
Peace, Mecha Bowser. Beep boop. Thankfully, I don't think. Well, no, I guess at the very end you have to use a spring mushroom to fight him, but otherwise, no. Alright, there's one. There's two. Now, can you solve the puzzle?
No, but I can fall off the edge.
That's true. And now you're over here somehow.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That was cool.
Sure, let's go with I did that entirely intentionally. Ow! Nope.
Again,
Nope.
you don't fight these guys, you can just ignore them.
Or I can die.
Or you can die, yeah.
I'm going to die. Holy moly, I didn't die.
I was promised failure.
This is going to end in my demise. Yep.
Well, you were on the anti-gravity stuff, so you could have actually, like, walked along the side of the arm.
What?
That green stuff that you walk on, that's the anti-gravity stuff. It's just colored green because it's supposed to look like Bowser. That's why it's green instead of purple like it was earlier.
Oh.
Ow! Leg, why? Come on. Down you get. Come on, Mike. You know when your leg just goes completely, not only numb, but cold? That's not good. Ow! Pain. So much pain.
Okay.
That just takes you back down to the beginning. I assume that's just like a checkpoint that once you get in the pipe, if you mess up and fall down there somehow, then it can just let you back up.
Oh, I don't want this one. Sucks. that.
Aw, it wants to be your friend.
I'm good, thanks.
Aw, you just ripped off his right arm.
Just a little bit. And I have to have that.
Yep, you sure do.
Or, alternate suggestion, how about we just don't? Yep. Yep.
I mean, you could kill the Kamek first.
Yep.
That's probably a good
Yep.
idea. You did it. You killed him.
This went well. All things considered.
This is the last star you can have me do. Bear that in mind.
I may have once I get to
'Cause
Kamek again.
In case it wasn't clear, some stages that doesn't apply, and it definitely applies in the final battle. I'm not doing the final battle for her.
Oh yeah. Yep. I don't know where that's going anyways.
Yeah.
This is very nice.
Did you land on the signs there?
I have no idea.
That was cool. Nice dodge.
Yep, definitely intentional. Hello, my friend.
No.
Hello, darkness, my friend.
I'll kill you first. Listen to my advice once. Away with you. That coin will be missed. This is where I do a highlight clip where the coin's just like falling slowly. Alright, I'm curious what's down here. Or the spring could just not work. That's fine too. Whee! Oh, it puts you up here. Okay.
Alright.
I understand now. I kind of want to go back to that earlier part and figure out what was in that little secret thing that was like way off to the side. But oh well.
You can.
I'll do that later. Well, I can't go back now, but we can do it later.
Damn!
Shame we had to blow it up. The toy itself is actually kind of cool.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad. Except for all the, you know, murder.
Yeah. We could talk to the robots, but nah.
Could you fall off the side there?
Yeah, you can.
That would suck.
Some of the secret stars, some of the green stars in Mario Galaxy 2 are like that. You have to complete the level all the way through. And there's one in particular I remember where gravity is upside down and you have to like jump off the platform and fall up and catch it. And if you miss it, you die and have to redo the whole level. It is awful. Also, since I have the controller, I'm going to show this off, even though everybody knows about this now.
Yeah.
It's this really weird secret in Gold Leaf Galaxy that I have no idea why someone put it where they did, or how they expected anyone to find it other than blind luck, but it is there. At least I think it's in Stage 1.
Because of reasons, that's why.
I think I need the bee suit, but it's almost impossible to hit it without it, so... see if I can get the camera to cooperate. Get out of here, you.
You get wrecked.
I didn't think the camera was gonna cooperate.
It doesn't like to.
No, it really does not. Yeah, that.
Jeez. Why? What does it do? Oh my god.
No idea why it's in the game or why it's all the way down there, but that is a secret you can get.
Oh my god.
Oh, right, I have player one's controller. I just tried to freeze that. My bad! Old habits die hard. And I think this is probably just going to lead to a rainbow star, if I had to guess.
I mean, still cool.
Yep, should have. Maybe just get this guy from here. Yeah, there we go. Aw, if only. It wore off
So
right.
close!
Wore off right when I needed it to stay on. Oh well.
Man. Fun though.
Yeah. Nice little bonus secret. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think I can think of right now. It'd be nice to go grab this real quick.
Well, thanks.
Hi, Luigi. So useless.
Eating useless. Oh, you've got mail. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Alright, 20 lives, since 0 does count as a life.
Alright, let's go. Hello. I'd like to talk to you.
It's time. Do you want to go to the location of your special one at the center of the universe?
Nah.
To Bowser? Sure.
I mean, Bowser is the special one at the center of the universe, so...
I mean, you see Bowser more often than you see Peach.
True story.
Even in the first game, you have to fight Bowser 8 times before you get to see Peach once.
Mm-hmm.
Every other time you just get to see Toad with the disappointing, hey, guess what? You picked the wrong castle.
What?
It turned into an egg!
Yum. Wild.
I love that texture model of the center of the universe there.
Perfect.
There's no third dimension to that at all. It is literally just a picture of it.
Yep.
Now you actually get to hear voice acting in this game.
Go, Mario.
Oh my god.
And people thought Odyssey was the first game to do that. Heck, even Sunshine did it before this game. It was bad, but they did it before.
I didn't say it was good. I just said they did it.
Have you heard the voice acting in Sunshine?
I have not.
Oh, it's terrible. We might have to show you that later. like there's a lot of voice acted lines from Bowser, and they're really, really bad.
Oh god.
Mario, how dare you disturb my vacation? It's really weird.
Alright.
Like if Uncle Vernon had a really sore throat from Harry Potter, that's what his voice sounds like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Welcome to the fate of the universe.
Oh, awful.
Whatever you do, don't fail. Those spotlights have their own gravity. Try sticking to them.
Okay.
You're supposed to land here.
Oh, there.
He didn't even bother turning around. He's just hanging out.
Yikes. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, they will not allow you to get greedy with the spotlights and jumping from one to the other.
I really like the look of this whole thing, though.
I like the idea with the spotlights. That's actually like a really cool idea.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay.
Yeah, these are all going to sink into the lava.
Oh, crap. Very nice. Very nice. I'm very happy with how this is going so far.
Nice triple jump into the lava.
It was going so well until then.
It was, yeah.
And there's the one.
Do you want to see the trick to this lava part of the stage? Because it really breaks it. And it's kind of fun to see.
Sure.
Okay. I may or may not have to waste this life, though. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it right now. Just go ahead and kill myself and try it again.
Don't worry about it.
In fact, I think there's two different ways to. I think you can actually. You might be able to do this way. Let's find out. We'll start with the obvious one first. For a lot of these smaller planets, if you long jump, you can do stuff like this.
Oh my god.
Well, that was unfortunate timing.
Indeed.
But yeah, you can just do something like that. Let's see if it'll let me do the other one, because I'm genuinely curious to see if it will. So I think you can actually just turn around and long jump and go backwards, and the platform's just right there. Because that's the platform you have to go to.
Ah, well.
Oh, it's got an invisible barrier. That's lame. Oh, well.
Dumb. Alright.
I was really hoping the game was just like, no, there's nothing there. Man. You know somebody beta tested that and showed it off to Nintendo. Oh well. That's disappointing. I'm glad that fireball just completely missed you and went right over your head.
No, don't question it. Crap. Crap. Crap.
Now you're fine.
Crap. Whoa.
Alright.
Okay.
Contrary to the ice planet down there. Oh, no, never mind. This is a different section.
Oh, no.
Yeah, these will not stay here.
Oh, god. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you got stuck underneath the ice platforms.
Yeah? Okay. Alright. Guess I gotta do that again. Okay.
Yeah, I should probably be picking those up. And by you, I mean I.
Frick. 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 That's unfortunate. Like, well and truly unfortunate.
So close. That was why I made you spin, because I thought you were going to make it.
Please don't. That was a poor decision. What?
Yeah, I wanted you to jump across there. Alright. The desert section.
Yikes. Okay.
Obviously that is still insta-kill.
I'm not enjoying this. Okay. I just need to get across there.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't run into that, though.
Alright. I hope y'all are ready to be here for a while. Because we're... Yep. Yep. I'm well aware. I appreciate the thought that my suffering brings you joy, but, can you not? It's fine. Don't worry about that at all. This is fine.
You probably could just jump from here to there.
Frick! I mean, you weren't wrong. Okay. And I have to go around that way?
Yeah, that's just gonna lead you to insta-kill. It's the tornado doing that. Well, you have to go through.
Oh! Frick.
Just for sure.
Alright. Worst part is, I've already died like 12 times. We just keep getting 1-ups.
Yep. That's why they give you a bunch of star bits.
Running. The other running. Not that kind of... You know... There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes, and I'd be home. Hold me close. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Say what, if we reach the 2-hour mark in this live stream and you haven't gotten past that desert stage, then I'll play the rest of it, not counting the Bowser part.
You can get the Bowser part, probably. It's just everything else that I'm having issues with. Nice. Boy, am I glad this doesn't slide, though. Like, good lord.
At least they only give you a tiny ice section in this stage. I think this is the only part that you have ice physics.
Yes!
Ah.
Proud of that. I'm glad that happened just now. I'm not sure what happened, but sure. This is great. This is fine. Don't worry about it.
As whiny 17-year-old John would say, I pushed the button and he didn't jump.
Yep.
Except in a much more whiny tone that I will refrain from piercing your ears with.
That's great. That's nice. That's nice, Jan.
That's not the reference I thought you were gonna make, but okay.
I'm not sure what reference I was about to
I
make.
thought you were about to make an Arthur reference, because they have that episode where Muffy's dad tries to tear down the library because she gets scared of one of the books, like the horror books.
Oh, yeah.
And so they sign a petition, and like he doesn't even bother reading. He just like takes the paper and rips it in half and goes, "That's nice, Sonny."
Hmm?
I think it's pretty safe to say if Arthur ever had like an overall villain, it probably would be Muffy's dad.
Probably.
Actually, maybe it might be the tough customers that are like the bullies.
Frick. Oh, if only there were checkpoints.
Oh, there are.
No. Like, more reasonable checkpoints for normal people like me. I don't, yeah. Hello?
Well,
I'm having a moment, forgive me. Good Lord Almighty. Okay, this is a thing that is happening, and it is a thing. Please do not. Okay, I'm gonna set right here. Just okay.
alright, this looks like it's ice, but it's not. So you can't skate on anything, but it will disappear if you take too long.
Oh, am I supposed to?
Yeah,
go
you're
this
supposed to
way?
go this way. Honestly, I would just tank it here. Don't even bother, like, trying to wait for it. Even I don't bother trying to wait for this thing. Just run straight to the end. It's not worth trying to wait for. It's just,
okay.
it's too weird.
Alright.
Every time I've ever played that stage, I've just run straight through there and just taken the hit. Alright, this is the last platforming section outside of the Bowser fight.
Oh no. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that was a checkpoint, though.
please. Okay.
Oh, this is a checkpoint. This isn't too bad, though.
I'm fine with doing this again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You
Yep.
almost made it, too.
Man.
That would have been an amazing recovery.
Saw it was going and it's like, oh, well. I am very impressed with that recovery though. Like,
Yeah, that was
whoa.
nice.
Hello?
Where are you
No.
going?
I don't know, but apparently to my death. What the hell?
I don't know what happened there.
She's like, yep, nope, you're dying right now.
For anybody that was like, well, it's really stupid that you just tank the hit, now that you see how the controls work, you understand why I just say run through, don't even bother. Because you're already on a time limit thanks to these dumb things. The fact that you already have to try to, like, time this...
Stop.
Like, don't even
What is
bother.
happening? Alright. No pressure. I just have to get through this. With
Well, if you can make it to this platform when you run under the womp, there's 2 coins. That will put you back at full.
The camera goes wonky there. And
Yeah,
the
it's because it's inside of a
controls.
tunnel.
It's a little bit better. That was on me.
Yep, that was definitely on you.
That was on me.
Dinner's on Dad.
Dinner is always on Dad. Yep. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Okay.
Now comes the fun part.
Suicide.
Ah, the fun part of suicide.
Stop jumping. God damn it. Yeah, no. Okay. Again, I hope y'all didn't have anywhere to go for a while yet. Can I please go the other way? Not that way!
Well, you asked to go the other way, and it sure did let you.
No, it kept running that way, and I said, can I please go the other way? And it's like, nope, I'm gonna run the other way again.
The other that way.
The wrong way.
Did you tell it to go left and it went right again?
No, I'm the one that goes right whenever someone says to go left.
Press that down.
Fine!
Don't worry about it.
Oh shit.
The Dean gods were looking over you just then. You blew up, you're good.
Stop. Stop. Yeah, I literally can't control it enough. Once you start jumping into the lava and stuff, you know?
Yeah, pretty much the best bet is if you hit the lava to land on a platform and then just mash the A button, because you'll still jump around, but you won't move as much. At least that time it actually did physically miss Mario. A la Mario is missing.
Ow. Sure.
Nice.
Damn, I hesitated. That was my thing.
Okay, jump to that.
Okay.
Alright, you're gonna want to get out of the way of that, because I can't stop that one, actually. Probably because it's gigantic. Alright, no, just wait there.
I'm just gonna hide. This is
Jump
fine.
on that.
Or just jump into the lava. Eh.
That guy got wrecked.
Okay,
I can't hold these for forever.
I know, I'm trying. Nope,
Also, don't walk off the edge, please.
I'm trying.
Oh, hello.
Okay, I think the point of this is I'm supposed
Yeah,
to
you're supposed to go
making my way
forward.
across here, which is also terrible. And a great many
Don't bother going
response.
for that, it'll come back around. Yeah, you can jump for that or that one. And there we go. Thankfully, that's it for the platform.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Okay. Is this it? Is this good?
Go back. She's with me. If you do play through the game as Luigi, by the way, Peach does say Luigi there, and Rosalina does say Go Luigi, like in the intro to the final battle. Thankfully, they didn't
Alright.
just leave it exactly the same.
That would have been hilarious. What do you mean, thankfully?
Well, because they already have the Luigi clone that you have to save if you're playing as Luigi.
Alright, alright. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. 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 Okay.
Working on the railroad all the live long day.
All in one day.
Wahaha!
Finally, you got here just in time to see the creation of my galaxy in the center of the universe. Watch and weep.
In that order, or should I weep now?
Stopping me is the first step.
Yep.
Or Perfect.
Along with admitting you have a problem. Alright, round 1.
Do I recall?
So the way this works is he will transform into like one of those boulders that you've seen with the red spots.
Ah!
So you want to keep running away from him in a straight line and then spin attack when his face is right next to you. Now.
Yikes. Oh, crap.
Yeah, he won't transform into like the rock unless you can dodge all 3 of those lasers.
Okay. Frick. How am I missing this?
I think you jumped. At least it looked like you did.
No?
Yeah, you just have to spin while you're running away from him.
Oh my god!
I'm having really good timing with getting those.
Stop. Just like whenever his face is near.
Yeah, usually I just run in a straight line and just let him catch up to me, and then once he does, you just spin with good timing.
Bold of you to assume I have good timing. Frick!
Well, you're out of coins.
Yep.
Unless you can get to planet 2.
Spoiler alert, I cannot.
See? There you go.
Okay, so there's one.
So you have to do 2 hits and he'll move to a different planet, and then 2 hits again, he'll move to a different planet, and then that's the final.
Yeah.
So in total, you gotta get 7 hits on him. As my leg is asleep. Ouch.
Okay. This gives me a little bit more wiggle room.
Hi, Bowser. How you doing?
Okay, I get it, I know, yeah, okay. Also, why are we discouraging him from creating his own galaxy? I'm confused.
Mm-mm. Super Bowser Galaxy.
Okay. So, first things first.
Leg, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta fall asleep?
Ah. Okay, what? There we go. Okay. Ah! Fair point. Damn. That was not good timing. Frick. Okay. I'm working on it. I gotta. Oh, nope, I don't got it.
Nope, not even close. Alright, I think that was the last coin. Oh no, there's one more.
Damn. Ah.
Alright. And 3, phase 2. Thankfully 2 is a lot easier than 1. You still have to dodge lasers, but he will turn into a giant spike ball and run after him.
Yikes.
And you can't damage him. Yeah, like this. You can't damage him directly when he does that, but you can hit one of these little things into him.
Yeeks.
Like that.
That was entirely intentional. I lied. Ah, frick. I didn't get the second hit. Oh, wait. Come here. What happened?
He just ran you over. And if they get squished, they'll just pop back up, obviously. Oh!
What just happened?
I damaged him. I threw this thing at him and it damaged him. I didn't realize I could do that. That's amazing.
Dude.
That was beautiful. Man, I should be player 2 more often in Mario games. How much stuff? I'm used to like tricking everything in 1 player, but I've never done that in 2 player. Alright, this last one is pretty much...
Same song, second verse. Just the same.
He'll turn into the spike ball, just avoid him this time, and then whenever he goes to jump, you land on these. Like that. Love this music. This music's so good.
Hello? Hello?
Remember, just run opposite direction of what he's doing. Alright. One more hit.
Just one more?
I believe so. I can't remember if this has 3 hits or 2 in this phase. Fireballs, what fireballs?
Ah! This is fine, don't worry about it. Ah! Damn. Ah! Frick. That was really close, though.
It was.
Not this again. I'm well aware. I'm gonna die. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What broken stairs? What? Nah, no broken stairs.
Those stairs are fine.
Yeah.
They just went off for a spa treatment.
I completely believe in their structural integrity.
That reminds me of another Arthur game that PBG played once where you have to like make a go-kart and race it down the hill, and then after you're done you have to build upgrades to it. And one of the lines after he's done racing the first cart, you hear Brain go, "I have misgivings about the car's structural integrity." And he's like, that would have been nice to know before I rolled myself down the hill.
Right.
Let's try to work on that communication a little, huh, Brain?
Okay. Nope, that was not right. Nope. Damn. Yeah.
Nah, you're doing it like at the opposite time you need to.
That time I just barely missed it.
Yeah, you're just a little bit too late on that one.
Yeah!
I thought the motion controls weren't going to give it to you, even though you clearly did it at the right time.
Same. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Frick.
seems like the further you are away from those shockwaves, whenever he starts pounding him, the harder it is for you to dodge him whenever he turns into the ball.
Yeah. I took off my sweater. It's hot. Okay. Alright.
That's probably because my parents don't have control of the thermostat right now.
I mean, yeah.
Being the rebel I am, I have it set to 70 degrees.
Whoa.
I know, instead of, 50.
Imagine the thermostat not being controlled by someone going through menopause, and I don't need your mom.
Yep. It's so weird to actually have feeling in my toes.
That's why your leg keeps falling asleep.
Probably,
this
yeah.
isn't real. The warmth, that's a lie.
I still like how my dad didn't believe me for years until one day we were working on a fence and he dropped a brick straight on my foot while I wasn't looking and I did not feel it at all and he freaked out. He was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "What? For what?" Wasn't until I took my sock off and my foot was all purple and blue. He's like, "You didn't feel that?" I was like, "No, I didn't feel it at all."
Damn.
Nice. That was beautiful. Well done. To explain to anybody who probably already guessed, she flung the Wiimote. She flung the Wiimote so hard that it smashed her finger between the Wiimote and the desk. It was beautiful.
I can't believe I've done this.
Oh, I can. I can entirely believe you've done that.
Yeah, nope. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Ah!
Alright, phase 2. Which now that I know I can hit him, will make the phase even easier than it already was.
Yeah.
Ha!
Hello. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Hey, I got him.
Nice. Damn. Sorry. I disappointed you. Oh, there we go. Oh, well. Hello? Okay.
I'm not sure if you hit him or me.
I don't know, but
I think we hit him at the exact same time.
I'm also concerned about my ability to do this with one life left.
Yeah, because there's no health on this. No, there's a few.
Which is helpful as I'm dead.
Yep.
Gosh, that hurt. Ah!
Bang, bang, bang. Take that, rocks. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Hello. That was actually great timing. Okay, I know. Let's just get on with it.
It's amazing how you've gotten there just in time to watch the creation 5 times.
Right? Bowser, I've come to bargain.
You can keep Peach. In fact, if anything, that's points against your bargain, not for it.
I mean, yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you'll either need to be a lot closer to him or farther back. Don't worry, I've got 700 star bits. I'm pretty sure I can fire for the rest of the match.
There we go. Okay.
Coin.
Hello. Don't mind if I do. Damn, that one was really fast, and that was actually really close.
I think he just got you before you spun. I think timing-wise, you actually worked right
Yeah.
there.
Ah, just too early. Just too early. Ow. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, get you in the game. God. Nice, nice. Oh my god. Do I try? I try all the time in this institution. What is happening?
Yeah, I would just stand next to him when he does the shockwaves. It seems like they're easier to dodge there. Because otherwise, if you're on the other end of the planet, you have to dodge the lasers and he's rolling at you.
Fine.
We did it. No.
We really haven't done it yet.
No, we really haven't.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Albro, the Great Galactic Empire with Peach by my side. Hooray.
Okay, let's go. Let's try this again.
Here we go.
Okay.
He just broke like a bunch of crap that was on the planet as he went around that one cycle.
Damn. Just a little bit too late. Damn. Damn.
I'm sure Caitlin will appreciate that.
Hello.
I find that weird that sometimes he won't go into the rock form because you get hit by the lasers, and other times he doesn't care. Alright, round 2. I'd suggest picking up a coin because if your health goes below 3, it's
Yes.
not gonna... Especially since he can't do anything while I'm picking one. I just hit him. I don't know where he's
Thank
coming
you.
from, but...
Places.
I don't know where he's coming from, but I know where he's going.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yep. Whoa!
Yikes. What is going on?
My bad. Pretty sure that was me. Alright, you got 5 health.
Okay. Now. A moment of silence for my inevitable death.
As the chorus plays. I joke about that, the music is actually really kick-ass in this fight. I'm impressed that counted.
I'm not gonna question it.
You want no star bits? Target's please. Yay!
Yikes. Yikes! Yikes!
Yeah, just keep moving while he's in that form and don't run at him. Just keep running at angles away from him. Okay, he's gonna jump.
Hoping for the best. Receiving the worst. Ah!
Yeah, that was my fault. I tried to volley over one of the lasers. Well, he's still doing this anyway, I guess. Okay, he's gonna jump. How did you not get hit there?
Shh! Don't worry about it.
I'm slightly worried about it.
Don't worry about it. Come back here.
And that's game.
Oh my god. And he just into the lava?
Oh, you think it's bad in this game? In Mario 3D World, he falls into lava, and you know, like the dry Bowser, the dry bones version of Bowser?
Yeah.
That's how it forms. It's just his skin melting off and returning as, like, a creature of bone.
Oh my god.
You know, for kids!
Yeah, for kids.
That's another ending we have to show you to rated E game, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, where you literally get to see a cartoony version of Link stab Ganondorf through the head with the Master Sword.
Oh my god.
It's great. It's such a good shot. It's considered one of the, like, the most childlike games, and it ends in the most, like, even in Twilight Princess, the game that was rated T for teen and had really dark atmosphere, you don't even see him get stabbed through the stomach in that one.
It's like, you know what? We'll just throw in a little bit of gore, no problem.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, in Ocarina of Time, they had to change the 1.0 patch from it being red blood whenever you stabbed Ganon to green to make it look like throw up because he vomits blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it looks worse with the green than it does the red.
Woohoo! Let's fly through outer space. That's fine, don't worry about it. Also, I'm sure that doesn't have any kind of catastrophic consequences.
No, not at all. It definitely won't turn into... Let's see. It's space, so what's the most devastating thing that could occur in space, according to fiction?
Black hole supernova?
Yep.
Well... Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay.
Oh no, like, that's the end of the game. You beat the final fight.
Well,
He's
no,
just not
like,
dead in the story.
In the story. This is distressing. Kind of feel bad for him.
Oh, it's even worse in the second Galaxy game. It's so sad. And what's even worse is the boss fight in 2 is a joke.
Aww.
Like, you have to ground pound, like, small platforms in order to hit them into his face. The problem is, you can't fall off of them, and it's almost impossible to miss.
Oh my god, are you
Like, you have to
for real?
actively try to miss.
Damn. Whoa.
Also, I'm glad all of the Bowser minion airships were just around there, not firing at the Comet Observatory at all while that fight was going on.
Right?
They just left him. His mouth.
Just... Bye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, not even light can escape a black hole, so I guess a star that close to a black hole probably couldn't either. But I'm not a scientist, I don't know.
But he's just like so happy about it too, because Mario's like, oh my god, and he's like, bye.
And then there's colors. There's blue, red, rock box a color, I'm pretty sure. If Crayola's taught me anything, it's that macaroni and cheese is a color.
I mean, macaroni and cheese is my favorite color. As long as it's edible.
As somebody who has eaten crayons before, would not recommend it.
I
was like 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just chow down on a box of crayons whenever I get the munchies. Just pull out some Crayola.
I mean,
I'm sure there's somebody that probably does that like has a Crayola addiction. There was that guy that ate a car like within 2 years. He just broke it down piece by piece and ate a car.
Do you hear the baby stars? They will be galaxies one day.
Mario's just like, I don't care.
When stars die, they turn to stardust and scatter across the cosmos. Eventually, that stardust reforms to create a new star, and so the cycle of life continues. But the cycle never repeats itself in quite the same way.
You heard it here first. Nintendo confirmed reincarnation.
So, we'll see. Okay.
that was kind of Mario's reaction. Okay, just floating there.
Okay.
It's fine.
I did it! Hey, Lola Seymour, we did it! Da 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 da. Oh, he's got a nice butterfly there.
Yeah, it's a good accessory.
So they just like put the castle back?
I mean, my theory has always been because she talks about how like the cycle will be reborn, but never quite in the same way. That this is basically an alternate timeline.
Possibly.
But I mean, that's probably in reality, it probably just all got put back together or something like that. But I like to imagine it as a version where Mario defeated Bowser, but like somehow it didn't collapse into a black hole.
I guess.
It's just like the Mario that was just in that cutscene floating around, like he actually died right there along with Bowser, Peach, everybody else.
Yeah. Question?
Push her in the water, push her in the water, do it, just do it.
How are y'all not more alarmed by Bowser chilling out right here?
He's got a headache.
Peach, my dude kidnapped you here. Like...
Mario has gigantic ears in that shot.
He always has gigantic ears.
Oh, I know, but it's especially
All
bad
new
right
life
there.
carries the essence of stars, even all of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my theory, new life.
Schmiles.
Welcome! Welcome to Galaxy!
Okay.
You can tell Martinet had a ton of fun doing that line. And it's done!
Yay!
I mean, we're still gonna show off some bonus stuff, because it's honestly pretty cool, all the stuff you can do in this game. So what did you think, as a whole?
As a whole, it's actually pretty good, because, you know, there are some controls that are awkward, and it is difficult for people that have issues like myself. Just generally have issues, not anything specific, just I have issues. I really liked the music, I liked the art. I mean, that one, the Gold Leaf Galaxy, was it?
Yeah, the mirror of
That's
honey.
kind of stupid, but like a lot of the other galaxies that we've played were really unique and just really colorful and interesting. And so I don't quite.
Oh, speaking of that one.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, to me, it's a little odd that they have just the same galaxy but flipped. But I don't know, maybe they ran out of time or funding.
See, the thing is, we didn't see it because it was in the very last area. There's one that's kind of like Battle Rock Galaxy called the Dreadnought Galaxy, but it's not like a direct flip of it. It's just got the same like themes going through it. They're all completely different stages.
So that's the only one that's the same.
Yeah, I'd say the only one that outright feels almost exactly the same is that one. Because even the bonus comment, because you have like the different types of comets, it's also like a clone race comment on that one. So like they even mirror that. Because the ones you didn't play was the Bone Fin, which is the underwater fish boss fight, which kind of sucks. You did a bit of Toy Time, you did Gold Leaf. Beach Bowl is... what would that be closest to? Probably the other one you did with like the penguins where you had to like get the shell, the gold shell that was underwater.
Yeah.
It's closest to that, but it's not a mirror. And then for the last areas, there's a fire-based one, like a lava-based one, the dreadnoughts. There's one that's like an under... It's really weird. You, like, have part of the stage and then you swim underwater through an area and come up to, like, an underwater ship. So there's that one, and then... don't remember what the last one is in that set. There is a fourth stage. Oh, it's that one. You race the ghost again on it. And that one's alright.
Interesting.
And then, yeah, that stage 2 where you have to catch the star bunnies in the snow.
But yeah, I can overall say that with a few notable exceptions, this was very fun. Because I mean, there were a couple of ones that just made me more frustrated than anything else. Like, what was it? It wasn't last stream, but it was stream before last when I just got so mad I called my lifeline and just was like, I'm gonna go get a water, and left.
Oh, that was like the scaling the mountain one, right? No, it wasn't that one.
I don't remember which one it was.
It might have been
but
in
I
that
was just-
galaxy.
Bruh, I was so frustrated, just like, I can't do this.
Oh, if that's the case, I can't wait for you to see some of these later stages that they unlock for you.
God.
Oh, I do want you to play the final stage in the game, which you can only obtain by... Because we're going to use mod file, so it'll be a quote-unquote repeat start. The only way to unlock it is by getting all 120 stars with Mario, and then playing as Luigi and getting all 120 stars as him. But we'll show off the bonus comment that shows up. Rest in peace, Iwata, you will be missed. We'll show that off. We'll show that off, because you never got to see that. There is an item in the game that allows you to fly around the Comet Observatory.
Interesting.
Like, you can just straight up fly around the whole thing, so it makes travel really cool.
Yeah. I'm not against attempting to 100%. I don't think I'd want to try to do it all as Luigi.
No, God,
but
no.
I'm okay.
I can show you that later.
Jesus,
Okay, so
man.
new chapter's been added. The purple comet is the bonus comet in this game. It will show up on all the major stages.
What is that one? What does that one do?
Well, let's begin by finding out.
Alright. You are.
We're going to switch over to my file because it does have everything unlocked, so you'll get a better... Well, no, let's go ahead and start with this one. Because it does have a cutscene that plays.
Ah.
So at this point, it will show you how many stars you have left in the game to collect. So in this case, 50,
Nice.
because we got 70. And so now you can see it on the map as the purple comet. You can move it around with all of the... Oh, right, because the game got reset. I should probably grab those extra lives. You can move it around with the purple Luma. Also, Peach is kidnapped again.
Again? Wow.
I like to think that canonically it just resets, and so she never actually gets completely saved. If she does, she just goes into the black hole with everybody else and restarts the cycle.
Interesting.
So the way the purple comet works is it will probably make you hate the color purple for the rest of your life. And that says a lot coming from somebody who really likes the color purple.
I was gonna say, I love the door purple. That's saying a lot.
So the way
Do
it's
you have a preference on food later?
not especially. So the way this works is you did some silver star missions where you had to collect 5 silver stars. You got to get 100 of these. And some stages this will be timed, and what they'll do is they'll have like say 150 purple coins, and so you'll have to get 100 of those 150 within the time limit. There's one stage that's like that, and they give you a minute to do it. I'll show off some of the more infamous ones, which is why I said Toy Time Galaxy had one of the worst comments in the game. It's the purple comment for Toy Time Galaxy is awful.
Is it the one with the 60 seconds? Or?
No, it's not, but it's still really bad. This one's actually pretty easy because you get 10 each time you go through a sling star you haven't gone through before. And there's no time limit on this, obviously. But strangely enough, one of the other worst ones is actually in Honey Hive Galaxy, because, like, the big area they give you, they're just all over the place. That one in Beach Bowl, I did Beach Bowl in a recording for when I did it on the YouTube channel. It was a video by itself. That 1 star was a video by itself. That's how bad it is. No, thankfully no. The ones where they're spread out all over the place usually do not have a timer. There's some stages where they'll do basically a self-inflicted timer. So like on Battle Rock Galaxy, where you had to like stand on that moving platform and dodge all the obstacles, there's no actual timer, but if you get too far away from a purple coin, it's impossible to get it. So there's not a timer like at the bottom, but you do have a set amount of time in which to grab a coin, and if you miss it, you just miss it. So I'm not actually going to grab that, in case we decide to come back and 100% it. Because that one's not hard, now you've seen how it's done. That one's pretty much just take every pathway and explore every planet, and that's about it. If you've beaten the game, you've also unlocked playing as Luigi, which, God help your soul if you do that. Because if you thought Mario was slippery... Oh, it's bad.
Like, I mean, like, he slides almost as far as he is tall.
Yeah.
Like, that would be if every time I changed directions, I slid over 5 feet. Like, for you, that would just be ridiculous. Like...
Oh, yeah. So, in playing as Luigi, there are some slight changes. Obviously, some of the dialogue's changed. This is still the same, but instead, because it's for Mario, it's addressed to Mario. Don't be upset, Luigi, hang in there. And because they know it's harder, they give you 20 lives instead of 5. Because they know you're going to get your butt kicked if you try playing as Luigi.
Oh my god. That's great.
So, on top of that, all of the Cosmic races, it's the only Comet in the game that's tougher, but the Cosmic races that are normally against Cosmic Mario are much harder than they were before. Yeah, they're a lot harder. Of course, you've got your mirror, so he will call you me, as in Luigi, me, instead of just calling you bro or brother or Mario, whatever. So that part still stays the same. So let's go and race one of the Cosmic clones. The upside to playing as Luigi is he does jump a lot higher than Mario does. There's some galaxies in Mario Galaxy 2 that only Luigi can reach the star because he can jump higher than Mario can, and Mario cannot physically reach the star. So I picked this one because I know you've raced against the Cosmic Mario, so you know how tough he is. I also never told you about the dash start, but yeah. Or I could just not jump. Sure, that's fine too.
Don't worry about it.
But you get the idea. He's way faster than Cosmic Mario is, by a mile.
Faster, agreed.
Let's see, what else is there as Luigi that's changed? I think that's by and large the big stuff. So I'm going to switch back to Mario because I would actually like a chance of being able to succeed on some of these. Plus, this already has all the stars unlocked, so clearly I've already done it before. And I have no intent of doing it again. Not anytime soon. Not until I get the itch to play this game again. So give it like 6 months. Oh, yeah, and it also counts your deaths. So I had 61 as Mario and 41 as Luigi. Not sure I had more deaths as Mario, but... Probably because I played Luigi all in one sitting, so I didn't have to kind of get myself to relearn it. Alright, let's see, some of the really bad ones. The really really bad farts. Well, obviously, if we're going with bad ones, you gotta mention Toy Time, because Toy Time is just awful. So one of the stars you didn't do on Toy Time, you have to pick up silver stars that are like on that 8-bit Mario that was in the background. And all of the platforms, once you step on them, they'll start rotating just endlessly like this. But that's the easy version, because you don't go onto the 8-bit Mario. Instead of giving you that, which I believe is Star 2, they give you this. So yeah, all the yellow ones rotate and all the green ones disappear. In this case, they do the same, but instead of fire, it's insta-kill Poison Swamp.
Ah, okay. Sure.
So you have to grab a certain amount of the coins and get back, and you got 3 minutes to do it. This took me a lot of time whenever I first played the game. Because once you step on these green platforms, they ain't coming back. So obviously the idea here is just keep jumping to leave as many tiles open in case you have to backtrack for whatever reason. God forbid you have to backtrack on this. Pretty much you want to grab like about 60 to 70 coins, somewhere in that ballpark, and then start heading back and grab the remaining 30. And I think there's 150 to collect total, but some stages it's a lot less than that. Or they'll give you like 120 maybe to get, so you have to get most of them. They do one like this in Galaxy 2 where you've got to be on the rolling ball from a couple stages, and you can only miss 10. And it is not good, it is really tough. Alright, so that's one of the bad ones. I'm trying to think of the other ones besides Dreadnought, because I know there are some bad ones, but most of them are just time consuming. I guess I could do the Boneyard one. That one's the 1 minute time limit. So if you do beat Bowser on the engine room stage, it will unlock this and then the other one as well. So you can get up to the final area, which I don't remember what it's called offhand. I think it's the garden. But it also lets you into here, the gate, and I think there's a one-up behind this. Nope, no one-up. Okay. So when you go in here the first time, you won't have this option. You'll be able to do the purple coin. This will be the first purple coin mission you can do and the only one you can do before beating the game. And it's the only red star in the game, obviously. This is the first one that you ever did, like the very first mission. So that's how you get back to play that one. But normally you'll just immediately get warped here. And this is kind of the area you started with where you first met Rosalina and got the spin.
Yeah.
So normally there's a cutscene with Rosalina here. And then he'll say this. And so that you have to grab all of the purple coins here. And so they give you this power-up, which is where if you spin while you're in midair, you can fly around, but the controls on it are kind of, well, yeah. Well, it's mostly more so like how the gravity works makes it kind of awkward, but you can use it for an extended amount of time. And if you complete that, then you're able to use it in the observatory, so if you just want to fly somewhere instead of trying to find, like, where do I need to jump, where do I need to go, you can just use it to fly anywhere. It's also, I can get, like, there's a one-up, like, at the very, very top here. I don't know if I can actually get the camera to see it. No, it's not even gonna get close. Yeah, it is a garden. And it also unlocks this final area where there is no final boss battle, but it gives you the last 4 galaxies in the game, which are Melty Molten, Deep Dark Galaxy, Matter Splatter, which was like the green one where the stuff shifts and you have to be on there, and if not, you just fall through. It's one of those. And then Dreadnought, which that's just a 1-star. Melty Molten, the last one, is, I believe, the only one in the game that has you do a Daredevil run and there's no boss fight in it. It's just a really difficult stage. This is what I would consider probably the hardest star in the game. Hence why they give you that right at the beginning. Oh, it's not going to get better. In fact, it's going to get much worse. Sure, that could happen too. I don't need that platform anymore. Anyway, it's about to explode, so. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get there in time once I get stuck on that. Normally that's not an issue though, because that was the easy part of the stage.
Gross.
Oh yeah. Which really, the health isn't a problem, it's just you'll either get bumped off the stage by one of the bombs, or you'll lose enough time where you're stunned that you can't pick up a coin and you just miss the coin, and at that point you're just out of luck. The Battle Rock one does something similar to this, but it's not near as bad as the Dreadnought one is. The Dreadnought one's far worse. Excuse me, that is not where I was going. Come on, up you get. That was definitely way too high. I'm probably not going to be able to catch this thing now. No.
God.
I don't know why I'm having issues with that one section. That part's really easy.
You can't miss a single one?
Nope. There's exactly 100. Usually they'll put like a sign or something in front if it's like, oh, there's actually this many coins, you only need this many. And a couple of the stages that have timers like Gold Leaf Galaxy, you'll run through a section. It's the same gauntlet that you'd run through with the Cosmic clone, and you're on a timer, but there's characters that'll be around the area that will let you know, like, oh, you should have 50 coins at this point. If you don't, you should just like restart because you're not going to be able to make it in time. So they at least give you like kind of markers for like, this is where you should be right now. Also, I did not hit that. I don't care what the game says. This is where it gets harder because it starts doing it sideways. Also, hi Brandon. You're watching the worst star in Mario Galaxy 1.
So apparently, in theory, I'm not sure if it's 100% true. Camera, thanks. Appreciate it. No, you can't. Okay. So the final coin is in the regular warp star. They use that in order to make you think, oh, hey, you can use this and get back to the start of the level. You actually can't. And if you fail, he kills you.
Ah.
But yeah, the last one, if you take the actual launch star that's there, the last coin is inside of that pathway.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't actually miss anything there. But a lot of people are like, oh, that would take you back to the start. No. No. Alright, let me go find the boneyard one. You're not supposed to be able to walk on that, by the way, game. You're supposed to slide off of it the second you touch it. I don't know why it let me do that.
Don't worry about it.
I think it was in the kitchen, right? Pretty sure it was. I had jumped on that way too early. Yep, there it is. So you get a minute to get 100. I kind of used the extra health they give you to blow the bombs up so they're not in the way. But really, the big thing is just don't waste time if you hit one of these little chicken drums, because they bounce you around like crazy, as you can see. And so, like, the ones that are in really narrow quarters like that, they're not even worth trying to get, honestly. Like, these 4 right there, they're not even worth trying to get. So it looks like you should go for, like, the groups where there's a lot of them, but honestly, you're better off not. Oh, and the timer still goes, by the way, after the star appears. Just in case you thought they were going to be nice. No. So yeah, expect to cut that with 10 seconds or less. Pretty sure the first time I did it correctly, I had exactly 1 second left on the clock. Alright, so with that, let's go ahead and show off the very final stage. You know it's a good stage because it's hidden behind the Trial Galaxies. Well, not behind them so much as, like, it's in the same area. This opens up on the backside of this planet. The Grand Finale Galaxy. And that shall be the final one you collect for the night.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
This may or may not be what you expect it to be.
Am I going to cry?
I will probably be on Overwatch later, yeah.
The Star Festival!
It's actually a super easy stage. It's just 100 coins in the area that you start the game in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
It's just like a nice little thank you that they do. It's by far the easiest purple coin mission in the game. But they bring back like all the characters that you've encountered throughout the adventure so you can talk to them. There's some toads, some bees. I think that giant shark from one of the stages is in here somewhere. Pretty sure the only person not here, and like not displayed in some way, is Bowser.
I mean, duh.
So again, kind of the alternate universe of everything's okay and the Star Festival didn't get destroyed. Mr. Mario, you gotta hear this. We did such a good job, they're promoting us to Royal Guards. With me as the Royal Guard Commander, no one will ever kidnap Princess Peach again, ever.
Really?
I mean, this guy by himself got 2 spin-off games, so...
Really?
Yeah, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Oh my god.
Apparently it's actually a pretty good puzzle game, but that's one of those kind of, I'll take your word for it, I'm not gonna buy it type of games.
Whatever floats your goat, man.
And the last one is on top of the Star Shroom, which is back behind you. It's the only trick they try to pull on this stage, and it's not even a very good one.
It's on top of the what?
Like, pretty much just run towards the camera with Mario. Like, the pathway you're running up the Star Shroom was just in the background. Keep going. It's gonna be to your left. Or I guess Mario's right. Yeah, right there. It's just on top of there. You just backflip and then wall kick off of it and spin. Yeah, you shouldn't have to spin until after you kick off of it. I'd move a little bit further away from it before you backflip. Yeah, like right there. Maybe you do have to spin before and after. There we go. That was the advanced technique we were referring to throughout the game, by the way.
Oh boy.
And before you collect the star, there's one more thing the game will give you.
What? Aha. Hello.
Mario, there's a congratulations letter here for you. Do you want it?
No. What happens if you say no?
He just doesn't do anything. So, as we mentioned earlier before the recording started, they actually send you a congratulations letter to your Wii message board.
Ah.
Why you would want that? I don't know.
Why don't you want that, though?
Because it makes an annoying noise when you're sitting on the Wii home menu.
Good point.
So that is the actual final star in the game.
Yay!
Unlocked for Mario and Luigi both, so if you've done all of that and wondering how to get it for Luigi, it should be unlocked for Luigi as well.
That's so exciting.
So that's pretty much all the extra stuff the game has to offer, is just extra courses, playing as Luigi, with some of the stages being a lot tougher because of himself, and then added stuff they throw in, and then they give you one final hurrah at the end of it, along with all the purple coin missions. And that's Mario Galaxy 1 in a nutshell.
I mean, it's a really good game. To a certain extent, I'd have to wait a while to replay it, just because it's difficult to replay things pretty soon after you've live streamed them blind.
Oh yeah.
But I think I would probably play this game again at some point in the future. I don't know if I live stream it, but because y'all saw what a disaster that was.
We're not going to have you play the second Galaxy game, which is twice as long, quite literally 242 stars, and at least 5 times as hard.
Ugh.
All this, like the thing you had to do with the Star Shroom just then, like the backflip spin, jump spin, that's things it expects you to know from the very first stage in the game.
Oh.
Like any quote-unquote advanced technique in this game, they will make sure you have it down pat in order to complete that game.
Oh, man.
Mario Galaxy 2... Have you watched us do, like, 3D World, or, like, any... There's always, like, that final course that's really, really, really hard?
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy 2 was the game that started that.
Oh,
And it's got... It has one called the Perfect Run, where it plays a stage that I think... It's, like, it usually takes about 20 minutes to do, and you cannot get hit. It puts a Daredevil comment there, so you cannot take a single hit.
Oh, my God.
and it's ruthlessly hard.
Man. That's kind of ridiculous.
This world has some like hard stages in it, but that's like the first one where I really felt like it was almost impossible. I'm pretty sure when I played it, I went in with 99 lives and came out with like 16? Like, it took a lot of tries, and that was with me getting the 1-ups throughout the level. There's some good stuff in Galaxy 2. I honestly I think this game's better. Because of those 242 stars, 121 of them are green. So they took like a really cool idea of like, hey, let's make some really challenging levels, and just did it way too many times. So now,
Beat the dead horse.
Yeah, literally, however many stages or however many stars or like normal stars are in a course, you double that. Like, if there's 5 stars in a course, there's 5 green stars. If there's 2, then there's 2. And unlike the other ones where it can be a linear path where you find them, it will put you in a stage and you have to like find them by locating them with like sight, with sound in some cases. Like, there's some really ugly stuff that they make you do for the green stars, so I'm not a fan of that. You can only get the comets to appear by collecting comet medals in the stage, so the comets don't appear until the medals do. Purple coin comets are possible by default. The boo mushroom is completely taken out, and most of the times it gets replaced with, unfortunately, the spring mushroom.
No.
So that's
Don't bring that back.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why?
Oh
The
my
boo
God.
mushroom was cool. It's used in one stage out of the 242 stars. You use it once.
Yeah.
Spring mushroom still used. Bee mushroom still used. The red flying star I don't think ever gets used. Which again, it's more for moving around the hub world.
Yeah.
And the hub world is another thing I have an issue with because it's like a starship that you can drive. Any guesses to what it is? What it's shaped like?
Mushroom?
Mario's face.
Really?
Yeah, really. It's shaped like Mario's face. And
Ew.
also, the main quote-unquote captain of the ship, rather than being Rosalina, is a giant fat purple Luma.
Oh, okay, I guess.
He's really dumb. Rosalina, you can only find her in the game if you complete the perfect run. She's like at the very end and she gives you the final star. So it's like a nice little throwback, but it's just not the same. I guess the other thing we could show while I'm thinking about it too is the library. Which is just going to show like the backstory for Rosalina. And since I don't think I've touched on this file, it will probably give like a little cutscene. Pretty sure I would remember going in here. I've seen it before, but not on this file. So more and more chapters of this open up as you go through the game, but I don't think all of them are available until you've at least gotten 120 stars with Mario, I think. For all I know, you might have to 100% it. So you get to see a little bit about her backstory. How she finds a spaceship and a sad Luma. And it plays this really sad music too.
And I think you promising.
Yep. She promised to like wait and help him look for his family. She does it for years and years and can't find it. So instead, they decide to go search the galaxies themselves.
Oh my god.
So they fix the ship. They obviously don't find anything. She runs out of food, of course, because, you know, she's traveling for years. And of course they say how starbits are tasty for the Lumas. I don't actually know if humans could eat them, but who knows. So they just keep collecting. They tasted like honey.
Yeah, I guess humans can.
They tasted like honey, and that's all Schaefer got to eat for years, I guess. I think he'd be sick of honey by that point.
A little bit, yeah.
So they find this planet. Still nothing there.
More starbits.
Yep, they find starbits on the planet, so they decide to stay there. She, of course, has her dream about her mom. Though her mom is never outright mentioned, it's debated that basically at this point back on Earth, this is when her mother just passed away.
Ah.
She could just be missing home, but, you know, it's never really outright mentioned.
Interesting.
don't actually remember how many chapters in this. So at this point, they start to actually build a house on the planet. That's obviously the kitchen from part of the thing. So the observatory you're on is what this planet was initially.
Interesting.
So at some point, they basically decide not to give up their search, but more so like the idea of we're going to be searching for a really, really long time, so we might as well build a home here.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Like...
And so at this point, they start finding other Lumas who kind of have the same issue. They don't really know where their parents are or where they should be. And that's kind of how her story forms of... She basically creates the Comet Observatory and is kind of a mom slash friend slash big sister to all the Lumas while they're looking for wherever they're supposed to be in the universe.
Interesting. So, a star kidnaps a small child.
No, he doesn't kidnap her. She's the one that decides to go with him.
I mean, good point.
Or her. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. But based on the pictures, because there's only one, like, white Luma, it's the one that you have that lets you do the spin move. Apparently there's a mention of her father at some point. But yeah, it's just going back to past memories of Earth.
She had a brother at some point.
Yeah. And of course she gets homesick.
Oh, she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. Oh, okay. Alright.
So I don't know if it mentions it here or not, but basically the first planet you go to and the one you go back to get the red star, that's basically a recreation of her home.
Oh my god.
Like, as close as she can get to it. It's not because Earth gets destroyed or anything, but it's like a way of keeping the small planet that she can go to and visit nearby, so she doesn't actually have to fly back to it. So yeah, this is where she realizes they can all turn into different things. So a launch star, a power star, a planet. So this is where she pretty much decides that she's a mom of her own. And then it says, it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. And so once every 100 years, she actually does proper go back home. And it's never stated, it's never stated what happens to her family, but if she does it once every 100 years and does it for several years, that would make her several hundred years old. So obviously she's not human, because humans don't live that long, but it doesn't really say what happens to her family.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Not important, I guess.
It's a thing that's happening. It's fine. Don't worry about it, man.
So yeah, you can obviously pick up the book and read it there. I thought there was a Luma in this room that would, like, talk to you, but I guess not. I wonder if it'll, like, let me get somewhere I'm not supposed to be. No, I guess not. Oh well.
I mean, the library looked extremely cozy.
It really does. So now I have to figure out what to torch you with next. That'll be fun.
Oh my god.
Hooray! But you can officially say you have beaten a Mario game, or Mario
Indeed.
64 style game.
Indeed, I have.
Still really glad I didn't make you do Sunshine, though. That would have been the worst. Because Mario Galaxy 2 is way too hard. Sunshine, like, it's an early GameCube game, and it shows really, really badly. In Mario 64, you've already seen the issues with the camera there. It's probably the one fatal flaw of that game is the camera. I mean, the graphics haven't aged well, but really, like, gameplay-wise, the fatal flaw is the camera. And this is pretty good, because I think this was not quite a launch title for the Wii, but pretty close. This is 07 and the Wii came out Christmas of 06, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So for an early Wii game, it's actually pretty polished, all things considered. It's those small issues that it has. In the meantime, though, we will see y'all for whatever concoction comes up next. Got it narrowed down between like 2 or 3 games.
Be prepared for more suffering on my behalf.
They're all gems. Actually, I kind of want to pull up some of the Mario Sunshine voice acting, so that way everybody else can hear it as well. And there was some, apparently there was like some long lost voice clips that never got used in the game that they found semi-recently, like within the last year and a half, which considering the game is from 2002.
How do you even lose it?
I don't know, it just never got used, and so there was like one where Mario would apparently had a star where he was supposed to go through like a maze of doors, and so he would say stuff like, oh, another door, and then at one point he just screams out, he's like, there's more? And it's so funny. Like, it doesn't really sound like Mario, but then again, because it was never used, Martinet really never had to polish the actual clip.
Yeah.
Let me hit home so you can actually hear it proper. There we go. Here we go. Corona Mountain ending. No, I don't want that.
The water's great! Hey, Junior!
That's Bowser.
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach.
Bowser Jr. sounds okay.
I think not. Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
It's so bad.
Does he not even care about, like...
I guess it's just they didn't know what they were doing, but man, it's so freaking funny. It's so bad.
Oh, boy.
Like, Mario doesn't talk in the game, Toadsworth does, and he sounds fine, Peach sounds fine, Bowser Jr. sounds fine, but Bowser sounds awful.
I feel like Bowser is one of the people that has to sound really good for, like, the game to make sense.
I mean, they kind of did voice acting with this game, though, and it was like, there was no actual words, but he still, like, growled and snarled, and it sounded fine.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know what they were trying to do there. Just not good.
They're probably trying to do a lot of things.
I just love to see a lawyer break down what happens at the start of the game when Mario gets arrested, because it's so bad. He gets arrested for creating graffiti on the island, which is where Shadow Mario comes from, and Shadow Mario is just Bowser Jr. in disguise. That's all it is.
God.
And it's so bad. For now, though, I'll show you that off camera because I don't want to copyright off of Chugga Conroy stuff, but his reaction to it is gold. So, we will see you guys next time for whatever it will be concocted. I've got one more week of classes and then finals, and then thankfully, mercifully, I'm done for the semester. Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for bearing with me. Have a wonderful night.